Good evening and welcome. You're watching Trending Tonight with me, Sanket Upadhyay. A big change. It's much more than a change. It's basically a brand new cabinet with no resemblance with the previous team. Now this has happened in Gujarat. It's unheard of, one-of-a-kind experiment that the Bharatiya Janata Party had done. They have followed a no-repeat cabinet policy. Even the Deputy Chief Minister went. No Deputy CM. So the new Chief Minister, Bhupendra Patel in Gujarat, has taken oath along with 24 new cabinet ministers. 24 new. That means a brand new cabinet. Complete overhaul. The attempt obviously is to negate any criticism about 14 months ahead of elections in Gujarat. It's due in December 2022. But the most important question, which is on your screen right now, is can a no-repeat cabinet ensure a BJP repeat in Gujarat? Can it work? Can this formula work? You see, the Prime Minister tried this with a union cabinet, a complete overhaul with 39 new inductions. Then he tried it with various states, whether it is Uttarakhand, brand new Chief Minister, whether it is Karnataka, the Chief Minister was replaced. Now this, I'm sure others are wondering whether they will get the call. You had the Himachal Chief Minister in Delhi, then very recently, right now, just a few hours ago, you had Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, who's also on notice, by the way. He met with the Prime Minister. So any Chief Minister who's being called into Delhi or coming into Delhi may be really nervous. What if it's me next? Let's quickly take a look at what happened in Gujarat today.
An entire government, right from the Chief Minister downwards, sacked in the home state of Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah. First-time MLA Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel will now be working with a fresh set of 24 ministers, 10 cabinet and 14 ministers of state.
गुजरात राज्यना मुख्यमंत्री तरीकेना
मारा कर्तव्यो.
An unprecedented decision demonstrated in a unique ceremony, all ministers taking oath in a chorus.
हूँ राजेंद्र सूर्य प्रसाद त्रिवेदी, हूँ जितेंद्र भाई सौजीभाई वाघाणी.
Decisions on the new cabinet were approved and cleared in New Delhi, with Amit Shah approving all the names cleared by General Secretary Organization BL Santosh. Gujarat in charge Bhupendra Yadav and State Party Chief C.R. Patil. The new cabinet has greater representation of youth, has more people from South Gujarat and addresses caste equations with Patidars and OBCs in the mix.
सरकार के लोगों को पार्टी में काम करना चाहिए और पार्टी में काम करने वाले को सरकार में स्थान मिलना ही चाहिए. ये आदर्श बात है. अभी तक किसी ने ये पालन नहीं किया था. पहली बार हो रहा है.
जो पार्टी काम करती है वह पार्टी अपने नए नेतृत्व को भी उभारते हुए सार्वजनिक जीवन में नए नेतृत्व को नए अनुभवों को विस्तार देने के लिए, सामाजिक रूप से नए लोगों को प्रतिनिधित्व देने के लिए एक नई परंपरा के साथ काम कर रही है.
The move is being seen as an effort to contain anti-incumbency 14 months ahead of the polls in Gujarat. Also to blunt the progress made by the Aam Aadmi Party in the recently concluded Surat municipal polls. The big question is whether a no-repeat government will propel a repeat. The opposition feels this change is cosmetic and the people will see through it. The Gujarat government came in for a lot of criticism for the manner in which it handled the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. But with two CMs in Uttarakhand gone, B.S. Yediyurappa's exit in Karnataka and Vijay Rupani and his entire cabinet being replaced in Gujarat, alarm bells are ringing for other chief ministers too. Himachal Pradesh's Jairam Thakur was in the national capital to meet the top brass of the party. But he dismissed speculation of his removal as rumours. Another Chief Minister, Manohar Lal Khattar, also in Delhi to meet the Prime Minister, but the official reason given was that he wanted to wish the Prime Minister on his birthday. Now, the big question is, who all get to say thank you PM Modi for staying on as Chief Minister in their respective states? With Sanket Upadhyay in New Delhi, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
And the reason why Saurabh Gupta is saying that thank you Modi is because tomorrow is his birthday. And there are a lot of thank you Modi posters and placards and banners being planned. So who's the next Chief Minister who will get this opportunity to say thank you Modi, that I continue to remain Chief Minister. Let me now introduce Mr. Mahesh Verma, leader of the BJP, Sanjay Kumar, psephologist and professor at CSDS, Rohan Gupta, chairman of the social media department and spokesperson of the Congress party, and Gopal Italia, state president of the Aam Aadmi Party in Gujarat. Thank you very much. Ajay Umat, he is the group editor of Ahmedabad Mirror and Nav Gujarat Samay, is also with us. Thank you very much. Let me begin with you, Mr. Verma. You know, this overhaul of a kind that we have not seen in recent times, reminiscent of some sort of a, I don't know, maybe a Kamraj plan. Is this an attempt to negate all the post-COVID criticism? कि भाई कोविड के टाइम पर बहुत कुछ हुआ, ठीक से एक्शन नहीं लिया, तो और क्या करें? How to manage public anger? सब बदल दो. Change everything. Will it work?
संकेत जी, ये इस फैसले का एक नकारात्मक पक्ष आप इस तरह से रख सकते हैं, इसमें कोई बुराई नहीं है, उस तरह से देखने का एक नजरिया हो सकता है। लेकिन इस फैसले का जो सकारात्मक पक्ष जो है,
हाँ,
वो लोकतंत्र की खूबसूरती को बढ़ा देती है, जहां जनप्रतिनिधित्व की भागीदारी जो है उसको महत्व मिला है, जहां एक पार्टी के मजबूत होने का ये फैसला एक बहुत प्रामाणिक और विश्वसनीय एक एग्जाम्पल है, एक उदाहरण है, जिस फैसले से ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ, सच में ऐसे फैसले वहीं लिए जा सकते हैं जहां पार्टी मजबूत हो, जहां पार्टी के लिए कोई चुनौती ना हो।
No, but then Mr. Verma, you tell me, ये ऐसे फैसले लेने की नौबत ही क्यों आए? I don't see the Bharatiya Janata Party ever take these decisions randomly everywhere. This was an emergency situation, no? Also, should this not be seen as a commentary that the previous government failed?
नहीं,
कि रूपानी जी और उनके सारे मंत्री इतने बड़े फेलियर रहे कि आपने पूरा कुनबा बदल दिया।
अरे साहब, मैं कह रहा हूं, ये फेलियर नहीं कहा जाएगा। जब एक टीम मैच खेल रही होती है, वहां बदलाव जो है, नए खिलाड़ी को, नए चेहरे को मौका वहीं मिलता है जहां
पूरी 11 लोगों की टीम थोड़ी चली जाएगी।
साहब, वो 11 लोग की टीम हो, आपको 11 लोग की टीम के, वही तो मैंने कहा कि आपका देखने का नजरिया अलग हो सकता है, लेकिन हमारे लिए हमारा पक्ष मजबूत है। अब जहां चुनौती हो जिस राज्य में, आप देखिए ना, छत्तीसगढ़, पंजाब, राजस्थान में आप नेतृत्व परिवर्तन करके देखिए क्या होता है, वहां क्या है, प्रशासन
नहीं, वो बात आपकी सही है। आपके यूपी में क्या हुआ?
वहां क्या है?
नो, व्हाट अबाउट उत्तर प्रदेश? यू ट्राइड डूइंग दिस इन यूपी, इट डिड नॉट वर्क। नो, सो यू नो,
हमारा अच्छा है,
द सेम रूल कैन नॉट बी फिक्स्ड एवरीवेयर। 4 उदाहरण आपके लिए भी होंगे।
हमारी राजनीतिक आवश्यकता जो है, हम वहां जहां मजबूत हैं, मजबूत स्थिति परिस्थिति हमारी है, ये फैसला तो हमें करने दीजिए ना, राजनीतिक पार्टी है।
No, but then you are saying that there should be a positive way to look at this. I am trying to look at the positivity, but also ask you certain very basic and pertinent questions. Why was the need felt? And if COVID was the reason, then COVID mismanagement happened in Uttar Pradesh also. वहां तो आप कुछ नहीं कर पाए इतने सागर मंथन के बाद भी. Let me now go to Rohan Gupta. Rohan Gupta, you know, obviously the attempt is that there will be no face which will remind people of the trouble that they went through. There will be all new faces, and thus it will give a new lease of life to the Bharatiya Janata Party in the upcoming elections. Do you think it will work?
Sanket, I look at this whole process of decision making as a indication that the central leadership of BJP is deeply scared with the situation in Gujarat. For last 3.5 years, they have seen misrule of Mr. Vijay Rupani, which was another remote control government. And number two, they don't trust the local leadership as far as the future is concerned. If you put these together, you will justify the decision of Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah. Sanket, let me tell you, if you see Gujarat, they have always experimented as far as Gujarat is concerned in terms of political scenario. When Mr. Vijay Rupani was put, it was an experiment. When Mrs. Anandiben Patel was put, that was also an experiment which miserably failed because Patel agitation happened during her misrule. After that, Vijay Rupani was brought in as if we don't believe in caste politics, only 2% Jains are there, still we are putting a person who is a first time MLA and he will give a very good rule as far as Gujarat is concerned. But at the end of the day, where you have officer Raj in a state where it is run through remote control, through central leadership, no officer in Gujarat listens to the local leadership. then why the situation will change? And Gujarat is paying price of this
So
situation.
you're
Why
saying it's going to be
people have
exactly
died?
the same in the case of Mr. Bhupen Patel also. He's also a first timer, brand new
Absolutely.
cabinet.
So that's why the experiment is getting repeated again and again. After maybe next year, even next 6 months, they can change the CM like what they have done in Uttarakhand. They will give the logic that, okay, he was first time this thing, so now we are changing because of this factor. So they can come out with any logic, but the fact of the matter is they don't trust any state leadership. And this applies to all the states across
Okay,
India.
Sanjay Kumar,
They
I
don't
want to
trust
come to
the
you
local
now.
leadership, and that is dangerous situation
Mr.
as far as
Sanjay
the
Kumar.
people of the particular state is concerned.
You know, by every stretch of imagination, this can definitely be called a bold experiment. It is a bold experiment which was done at the center with 39 new faces and removed so many old ministers like Ravi Shankar Prasad and Prakash Javadekar. It was a big decision to take. Then at the same time, in the state of Gujarat, to have a brand new cabinet with a brand new chief minister 14 months ahead of elections is a bold move, and only a strong government which is foundationally and in terms of leadership so strong that they know that they'll be able to pull this through, they've taken this decision. But is it necessarily a right or a good decision as far as policy making and decision making is concerned?
Right and a good decision for policy making. I don't think it is the correct strategy if you think of the development of a state, if it is about state government, or about the country, if it is about the central government. You need some continuity. A cabinet which is entirely new, no one has any experience of being in the government earlier. So I don't think that this is a wise move if we look at from the point of view of the development of the state, fulfilling the aspirations, needs of the people of the state.
Okay, that's an important assessment. Ajay Ummat, I'm going to come to you and give you a lot of time to explain, because you have a lot of inside details from what is happening and why things happened the way they did. So I'll give you time. Before that, Gopalji, I want to come to you now. The Aam Aadmi Party wants to take credit for this big change. We had a lot of leaders from the Aam Aadmi Party who suggested that the reason why the BJP has felt the need to do this is because of the success that the Aam Aadmi Party has seen in the Surat municipal polls.
Of course, कोई इस बात को माने या कोई इस बात को ना माने, लेकिन जाहिर है कि आम आदमी पार्टी के बढ़ते कद और बढ़ते प्रभाव के देखते हुए ही बीजेपी के ऊपर यह दबाव बना है कि
एक म्युनिसिपल जीत से कैसे आपका कद बढ़ गया?
सर मैं बोल रहा हूं ना सर, बता रहा हूं मैं कि क्या हुआ है। देखिए, आपने म्युनिसिपल की बात की है। जिस म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन में आम आदमी पार्टी जीती है, उसी म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन से आज 4 लोगों को मंत्री बनाया गया है। ऑलरेडी वहां से एक केंद्रीय मिनिस्टर है, यानी कि एक ही म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन से 5 लोगों को मिनिस्ट्री दी गई है। बताइए क्यों दी गई है? एक ही शहर से, एक ही सिटी से क्यों दिया गया? वो सूरत से क्यों दिया गया है? जबकि पार्टी का प्रदेश अध्यक्ष सूरत से है, केंद्रीय मिनिस्टर सूरत से है और 4 नए लोग सूरत से दे दिए गए। तो ये बात साफ साफ दिखा रही है कि बीजेपी आम आदमी पार्टी से डरी हुई है। अब बात करते हैं कि क्या वाकई में आम आदमी पार्टी का डर है? देखिए सर, पूरे गुजरात में सालों से बीजेपी से लोग खुद फेडअप थे, बीजेपी के नेता भी फेडअप थे, थक चुके हैं, लेकिन उनके पास कोई दूसरा ऑप्शन नहीं था। कांग्रेस को बीजेपी के लोगों ने कभी पसंद किया नहीं है, ना कभी करेंगे। अब बीजेपी को वोट देने वाले और बीजेपी को लीड करने वाले लोकल लेवल के लीडर सारों को आम आदमी पार्टी के ऊपर भरोसा भी है और उनको मानते हैं। बहुत से बीजेपी के लीडर को पिछले 2 महीनों में हमने आम आदमी पार्टी से जोड़ा है। ये रिपोर्ट बीजेपी को भी मिली है कि उनके ग्राउंड लेवल के जो वर्कर्स है, ग्राउंड लेवल के जो लीडर्स हैं तहसील के जिले के,
मतलब आपका ये असेसमेंट होगा कि अब आप ही मेन पार्टी हो गए, तो फिर कांग्रेस क्या है गुजरात में? आई विल कम टू रोहन गुप्ता एंड महेश वर्मा एंड आस्क देम फॉर देयर रिस्पांस आल्सो, बट दे से दैट दे आर द मेन ऑपोजिशन।
सर, कांग्रेस का अगर हम पिछले स्थानीय निकाय चुनाव का प्रदर्शन देखें फरवरी 2021 में, तो पूरे के पूरी जिला पंचायत कांग्रेस हार चुकी है, पूरे के पूरी महानगर पालिका कॉर्पोरेशन का चुनाव बीजेपी हार चुकी है, सबसे ज्यादा तहसील पंचायत कांग्रेस पार्टी हार चुकी है। यानी कि कांग्रेस का प्रदर्शन अभी जो फरवरी 2021 में जो प्रदर्शन रहा है वो बिल्कुल इतना अच्छा नहीं रहा है।
Okay, one moment. The apologist wants to come in here. to add an input? Yes.
No, Sanket, I was saying if that is the yardstick, that if a party loses the municipal election, that party is bound to lose the assembly election. If that is the yardstick, we should ask this question to the Aam Aadmi Party representative on the show. What is the scenario in Delhi? They won the assembly election, but before that there was a municipal election, and after the assembly election there was a Lok Sabha election.
Correct.
And we know that there are 3 different kinds of results. So don't be so confident about that. If Congress has lost the municipal election, they are going to be routed in the assembly election.
गोपाल जी आप जवाब देंगे? देखिए ये this is experience. Different election results are a function of different issues.
सरकार वहां बैठ के मानना या आकलन लगाना ठीक है, लेकिन हम यहाँ बैठ के चीजों को देखते हैं, जानते हैं, ग्राउंड लेवल पे काम करते हैं लगातार, सारे लीडरों को प्राइवेसी में भी मिलते हैं, पब्लिकली भी मिलते हैं, तब जाके पूरे कॉन्फिडेंस से ये बात बता पा रहे हैं कि अब कांग्रेस यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगी, क्योंकि उनको करना, देखिए समझिए एक बात को कि बीजेपी के लोग जो है आज वो कितनी भी अच्छी अच्छी बातें बोल ले, सीधा सा एक सवाल है कि नो रिपीट थ्योरी को ठीक चुनाव से 1 साल पहले क्यों इंप्लीमेंट करना पड़ा? इतने सालों तक ये लोग बोल रहे थे कि हमने डेवलपमेंट किया है, मजबूत सरकार है, तब भी इनके सामने ओपोजिशन में
Why was the need felt to do something like this? Fair enough, Mr. Gopal. I mean, you have your point. I'll get in a response from Rohan Gupta as well as Mr. Mahesh Verma. But Ajay Umat, come on, sir, the inside story. We are all waiting eagerly.
Yeah, Sanket, as Professor Sanjay Kumar has said that, winning elections in corporations and district panchayats should not be criteria, because if you go by that yardstick, BJP had won all the municipal corporations, Ahmedabad, Baroda, Surat, Rajkot, Jamnagar, Bhavnagar and Junagadh, and they had won all 33 district panchayats, and CR Patil is boasting that, if you apply the same yardstick which Mr. Gopal Italia wants, then, BJP should win 162 assembly segments out of 182 in Gujarat. So that should not be criteria. In assembly elections, BJP was in 2017 at its lowest ebb, 99, that was nervous 99. But in Lok Sabha election in 2019, after 2 years, BJP made certain course corrections and they won 26 out of 26 seats. In 8 by-elections, so many Congress parties, MLAs had defected Congress party and joined BJP during that Rajya Sabha election. Rohan Gupta would admit, out of that 8 by-elections, BJP had won all the 8 by-elections. So this should not be the criteria. But what I feel that, BJP has realized that, after post-COVID, and post this farmers agitation, they realized that they need to do course correction, particularly after Aam Aadmi Party's entry in Surat. And some of the Patel leaders, Patel community leaders, they were rallying behind Aam Aadmi Party, saying this, that now they have found a political option. BJP has done this course correction, and I'll give you the facts. Out of 24 ministers that were inducted today, 8 are Patel. We have Patel Chief Minister, Kadwa Patidar Chief Minister, Mr. Bhupendra Patel, and 6 OBC, 2 scheduled caste, 3 scheduled tribe, 1 Jain and 2 Kshatriya. That means this is nothing but balancing their caste equation and nothing else. And BJP could have managed again 99 or 105 seats, but they want to break the record of Madhav Solanki of 149 seats out of 182 constituency after 182 seats. So that is the reason.
No, but can they do it? See, do you think that 14 months is enough to make this preparation? And will you do it with a brand new team and a chief minister who's a first timer? I mean, there's something as Professor Kumar was saying, there's something called continuity in a government.
Sanket, as you have said that, BJP has taken a very bold decision of changing everything. You may call it a Kamraj scheme or whatever. BJP will bring another surprise after 6 months. With Uttar Pradesh elections, they will have elections in Gujarat. This Congress party and Aam Aadmi Party will not be in a position to prepare for that for elections.
What is that
Congress
change?
party could not appoint a party president, CLP leader, and in charge in Gujarat since last 2 years after they lost, 2019 Lok Sabha elections and rout during corporations and district panchayat elections. They have resigned by accepting it as moral responsibility. But party president in Delhi could not appoint them. Aam Aadmi Party does not have rank and cadre, rank and file in Gujarat, whereas BJP is totally prepared. They are into election mode. So after 6 months, if simultaneously with Uttar Pradesh elections, if BJP will have elections in Gujarat 6 months, and they can take such bold decisions because they have central government with them.
Oh, so you're saying advancing the Gujarat elections?
I think that they are planning for advancing Gujarat elections, and they will not give time to Congress party and Aam Aadmi Party, and they will bring another surprise. What will you do at that point of time?
Lots of interesting points that Ajay Umat has mentioned.
Sanket, only one last point.
Sure.
Only one last point. And in their survey, one thing came out. I'll give you an example of Nitin Patel. Nitin Patel boasted in party meeting that I am representing Mehsana district since last 30 from 1990 elections to 2021 election. A senior leader said this is the problem in party, that if you are having one constituency holding one constituency since last 30 years, the workers are demotivated in that constituency, that if Nitin Patel will continue to represent that party, when will we get chance? So BJP did this experiment in last corporation and district panchayat elections, and there was a yardstick that 60 plus will not get ticket, and those who have got more than 3 terms in municipal corporations.
No, but this is very, very interesting. So you've got brand new people who have taken over, but there is always a possibility of early elections, which means by that logic, this new team has only what, 6 to 8 months? In
Maybe.
8 months, suddenly there will be polls. I want to come to Rohan Gupta as well as Mahesh Verma now.
They can take this gamble, gamble कर सकते हैं, बीजेपी वाले कुछ भी कर सकते हैं.
Yeah, okay. BJP can go for any gamble. Mahesh Verma as well as Rohan Gupta. Mahesh Verma, now an important question. Now you have done what you had to do in Gujarat. There is some game plan, of course there is. And then there are some other nervous chief ministers. I'm sure they must be really nervous coming to Delhi. Like Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, like the Himachal Pradesh chief minister. आपने इतना भयभीत कर दिया है अपने चीफ मिनिस्टर्स को कि पता नहीं दिल्ली में आकर के क्या हो जाए. महेश वर्मा जी.
जी, आप कुछ भी सोच सकते हैं इसको लेकर कि अगर हमारे मुख्यमंत्री हमारे प्रधानमंत्री से मिलते हैं और उसके बाद इस तरह के कयास लगाए जा रहे हैं.
नहीं महेश वर्मा जी, आप क्रोनोलॉजी समझिए. ऐसा है, ये अभी नहीं हुआ है. You look at all the previous instances where chief ministers have been called to Delhi and they have been sacked. उनकी मीटिंग हुई और उसके बाद वो चलते बने. In the case of Mr. Yedurappa, he was saying all rumors, I am not going anywhere, gone.
मैंने आपसे क्या कहा? हाँ. ये आपके सोचने के तरीके हो सकते हैं, ये विपक्ष का एक राजनीति करने का और
क्या? This has happened. Are you saying that you didn't sack him?
कब कैसे येदुरप्पा जी से अगर कोई बात हुई है, उनके जहां वहां उनके सहमति से हुई है. हाँ. ये लोग ऐसे हैं कि पार्टी जो है इनसे जानी जाती है. हाँ. आप जिनके बारे में, आप मनोहर लाल खट्टर जी के बारे में हो सकता है कि आप सतही तौर पे जानते हैं. हाँ. इन्होंने अपने पूरे जीवन को होम कर दिया हरियाणा के लिए. आप येदुरप्पा जी ने कर्नाटक में ये वो लोग हैं,
सब मैं जानता हूं महेश जी, लेकिन अब ये दो रावत बदल दिया आपने उठा करके,
उनके ऊपर सवाल खड़ा कर रहे हैं.
जल्दी बदल दिए
ऊपर सवाल खड़ा.
My point is that the BJP is working on a game plan where you are looking for lambs to slaughter.
मैंने आपसे क्या कहा?
रोहन गुप्ता, आपको लग रहा है कि
पार्टी कोविड के बाद तभी लेती है
आफ्टर कोविड पार्टी, द भारतीय जनता पार्टी इज जस्ट लुकिंग फॉर लैम्स टू स्लॉटर.
आप जो बात कह रहे हैं कि अगर यही बात होती ना तो
लिटिल डिफरेंटली, बिकॉज़ देखिए अभी 1 महीने पहले
होना चाहिए,
एक करके रोहन गुप्ता
मंत्री को अपने पद पे नहीं होना चाहिए.
5 साल का सेलिब्रेशन हुआ
राजस्थान के
विजय रूपानी का, और जिसका सेलिब्रेशन होता है, जिसका
महेश वर्मा जी, वन मोमेंट, रोहन गुप्ता टाइम प्लीज. यस,
या सो बेसिकली जिनका भी जश्न मनता है उनकी विदाई पक्की हो जाती है, और इसीलिए सारे मुख्यमंत्री घबराए हुए हैं. देखिए संकेत, वी हैव टू लुक एट दिस सिचुएशन लिटिल डिफरेंटली. Ajay bhai is good friend and a very good analyst, but I like to differ with him here. See, they were really scared. Otherwise, after winning local body elections and having landslide victory in by elections, there was no need to change the